What's up?
What up, everybody?
30-minute Thursday.
Go tweet it out right now.
Tweet it out. Text your people. Put them in the living room, your bedroom, around your phone, wherever you ain't. Get your mama, your grandmama,
Get them all.
your aunt, your uncle, your cousins, your puppy dog, your niece, your nephew,
Guinea pig.
your fish tank, if you like us. For the
We
fish
have
tank
fish
lovers.
tanks. That's right.
Saltwater fish tank, freshwater fish tank. Pull it in. I know Cliff and Peggy Wade's probably watching.
Probably.
Gotta give a shout out to Taco Thursday.
One more tweet, and we're about ready to go on.
Your love, your love, your love, never ending. Oh,
right.
oh. It's a good song. You are.
I'll bring it back.
All right, man. Turn it up.
That's good.
Hey.
Hillsong United.
Hillsong United. Nothing wrong with them at all. Hey, we got to give a special shout out.
Yeah.
To your pops.
To my dad, Tom Killavas, who hooked us up with the most delicious chips in the world. Hers baby back ribs.
Baby back ribs. Can they
Baby
is it
back
backwards? I don't know, but it is backwards.
But
But look, here's our challenge.
all right.
Number one, these are delicious.
They taste literally like I'm eating baby back ribs right now. It's amazing.
So Tom Killavas,
Mhm.
not Thomas, because we know Thomas.
His name's Thomas,
Yeah.
but Thomas
But
is
he
my
goes by
brother.
Tom. He's the dad.
Mhm.
Tom Killavas, I would like to thank you personally for these. And
And then my stepmom Sarah
stepmom Sarah,
hooked my brother Thomas up.
which
With
in turn
yeah.
we said give us some
Give us some these buffalo chicken
pizza rolls.
pizza rolls.
Yeah.
They taste
Pizza rolls are amazing, but these aren't just any normal pizza rolls. Buffalo chicken
yeah.
pizza rolls.
And Sarah, don't worry, we did leave Thomas with some, so
Yeah.
he will be able to eat some of these.
But I would like to throw a challenge out. These chips are honestly, I love
Yeah.
dill pickle chips.
Yeah,
They're better than those.
they're disgusting.
Yeah, whatever. Dill pickle chips are my favorite. These are better than dill pickle chips. Here's my challenge.
Yeah.
I challenge anyone who can find a better tasting chip than these baby back ribs
It
chips.
probably won't happen.
They got to bring them to us, to our office, at church. Let us taste them, because I'm gonna tell you, it's not out there.
It probably won't happen. All right.
Yummy. Everybody tell me.
Here's what I want to do, Pastor Matt.
Hey,
I think that if we get a bunch of shout-outs,
right?
then basically for every shout-out that gets hashtag 30-minute Thursday,
Okay.
I mean, the scoring's not done for our small groups yet.
House games is
House games.
not over for our small groups. It is not.
So here's the deal: is anytime from right now until Wednesday. So right now during the live broadcast,
Okay.
they will get 50,000 bonus points for every time that they give us a shout out for 30-minute Thursday.
Okay.
Hashtag 30-minute Thursday. All right, 50,000. Did I say 50,000? 50,000 bonus points, and then after today, if you shout it out and you retweet the link for people to go watch our rebroadcast, we will give you 25,000 bonus points.
Boom.
It's just that simple.
That's easy.
Bonus points all over the place.
That's easy points.
You basically
You'd be-
trip all over the
you'd be-
bonus points we're
you'd
throwing
be-
out there.
You'd be silly not to do that.
It's
You'd be
just-
silly not to do it.
Pure madness.
Right now, 412 is in the lead. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm not going to tell you about how much.
Yeah.
But 412 is in the lead. Infected, Chaos, Foundation, Basement's right behind.
412 cries like they should be in last place
Yeah,
right now.
tell me
though.
about it. But they're
I
winning.
love them.
They're winning.
They cry.
Hey, we do, though, another thing was doing part of house games is we had not only a small group competition going on, but we had a competition between our grades.
Yeah.
And it was very simple, whoever could bring the most people. And I have in my hand right here
The answer.
the answer, the
to that
results
coveted question.
to that question, what grade won. And you probably can't remember what were we playing for. Whatever grade won this competition was going to get VIP treatment
Yes.
at the house on Wednesday night. What does that mean? That means you're going to get pizza. You're going to get waited on by your leaders.
During service?
During service, the whole service. You're going to get whatever beverages you would like to drink during that time as well. And I have here, it was a close race.
Very close. I'll be honest. The closest competition I've ever seen between any.
Now look, the
any-
bottom three grades, I'm not going to put them on blast too much, but
You could.
12,
I think you should.
okay, 12th grade only brought 15 folk.
That's
My
disgusting.
seniors, come on now.
That's disgusting. They must have had a bunch of senior activities the
For
last
real.
3 weeks on Wednesday
I
nights.
guess,
6:45
seniors.
to 8:30.
And 11th graders, a little bit better, 23.
Not bad.
And 7th graders, or 8th graders, I'm sorry, 25 folk. But they weren't even in the competition.
I'll be honest. They got blown
Yeah,
away.
compared to 10th, 9th, 7th, and 6th grade. I will say this. 7th graders had 45.
That's a lot of kids.
But that wasn't enough to win.
That wasn't enough to win?
No. Look, 7th graders had 45. 10th and 6th grade, though, get this, tied with 46.
So they won.
No. That's still.
They had 46 and they didn't win?
They didn't win, man.
So 45 didn't win, 46 didn't win.
Look, 10th grade, 9th grade.
Oh, no.
The freshmen.
The freshman class?
The freshman class. So the class of 2018. Is that right?
I don't know.
I think it is. The class of 2018 brought.
How many people?
Not 45.
Not
46, and definitely not 15. They brought 47 people.
47 people
to the house games.
Oh my dang.
So freshman class.
Good job, freshman class.
You won the VIP treatment at the house. So make sure you bring all your friends, all your cheering friends, all of them people. I don't know. Yeah, bring them all.
Like, when you say cheering friends, who do you mean?
I don't know.
Like second graders?
I just said that. It kind of came out.
Second graders.
I didn't mean to say that. So make sure you show up. Are we going to do it next week? We'll do it next week? Either next week or the week after. We'll figure it out.
Maybe the week after. Let's do the week after.
The week after, the first Wednesday.
Give you time to invite some of your other freshman friends.
We still have the small group competition going on, and we do have the winner. We're not going to announce it yet. The winner of the person who brought the most friends.
We don't want to announce it right now?
Do we announce it right now?
I don't know. I'll tell you what. If we get 15 retweets in the next 15 minutes,
all right,
maybe we announce it. Maybe.
If we get 15 retweets in the next, 10 minutes? We might announce the person, because the person who won the competition gets a pizza party to their school with their friends in their lunchroom or classroom. Not lunch food. Not
the janitor's room. What if they want to do it in the janitor's room?
Janitor's room. They don't got to eat lunch food, though. They get to eat pizza.
That's just amazing.
What else? You talk about it. You take it over, man.
Well, here's the deal. As I had a very, very good question. We left this out.
You gotta hit so hard?
We left this out because Miss Peggy Way just texted me right now.
Okay.
And she goes, "Where do I get those delicious chips that you speak so highly of?" And the answer to where
Tom
you
Kilovox.
get these chips, right?
That's where we got ours.
That is where. So I will give out his address right now.
Yeah.
No, actually, you get these from a little store that I like to call Menards.
Or Meaners.
Menards.
Or Menaires, as some people say.
That's the French way to say it. We all know that.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm going to tell you right now, Menards is how we say it in Valparaiso.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. We do have a couple of announcements, though.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Yeah, we do have announcements. Go ahead. I'm going to grab one announcement over there. It's sitting over there because we got to give, because it's cool. We want to show it to them, right?
Oh, that announcement.
Yeah.
That's a big announcement.
Excuse me.
Hey, you go.
Close to the camera. If you are a senior...
His chest was in your face, but
if you are a senior or an 8th grader, you need to keep
your eyes peeled.
Eyes peeled on the mailbox, because you're getting a special invite.
Well, oh.
I can't let you sit too much, but
they can pause the screen.
It's cool.
On the rebroadcast, they can just go back and pause it.
That's true. You're right.
So
look, right here. Boom. This invite, we spent hours today on this. Burned edges. It's good.
I want to say 34 man-hours.
34 man-hours.
I actually don't know.
You have, if you're an 8th grader or you're a senior, look out for that invite in the mail for you and your family. If you don't get one, let us know.
Yeah.
Because that means we don't have your info.
Yeah. And that means that's
your
fault.
And that's a no-no.
But it's your fault.
Because then you can't go. I just rhymed no words.
What's going to be going on something like that?
It's going to be a banquet, man. It's a celebration. We're going to throw a party.
Celebrating what?
For these people that are taking the next step in life.
The next step in life.
Seniors are graduating high school, going to college. Yeah. 8th graders are coming out of junior high into senior high. They might want to jump into a small group like Chaos.
Oh, yeah.
Senior high small group.
That's why I have an alliance with Chaos.
Yeah, and so I'm just saying, so they might want to come to a cool small group like that. Or the 412 and Infect is also good stuff.
They're good.
Yeah, but I mean Chaos.
But they don't got gauges.
No, not green gauge.
Not green gauge.
So, but you want to come, it's a banquet, we're going to have food. We're going to have some tokens to give away, all kind of good stuff.
Man, that's awesome. Another announcement that we have right now. Yeah, these are both yours, actually. Yeah, both of yours. Another announcement, camp is literally right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Just coming around the bend. Right now, it is June 16th through the 20th. Now, we were able to pull some strings with some higher-up people. We climbed right up. Look at this. Look at this. Hey.
What?
What do we have? We have a gym. Oh, yeah. Right, chips.
This is amazing.
We got chips. and they're not
What
open.
is this? This man
I
came
didn't
in alive.
expect it. I didn't expect
Bro.
2-minute bike ride.
Look at this. You rode your bike?
Yeah.
What small group are you in, Colin?
Dedication.
Checked it.
Infected? 100,000.
100,000 bonus points in this.
Nah.
Pull up a chick, Colin.
These chips are delicious.
Sweet and spicy barbecue.
Again, Colin, try one of these chips out real
Yeah.
quick.
That's what I came here for.
Colin, what do you think of that chip?
Oh, dang.
Whoa.
Yeah. What do you think?
That's good.
Well, yeah. These are good. You think these?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, Colin himself brought his chips here, rode his bike. Well, how long? A couple minutes?
2 miles.
2 mile bike ride. The way he rides, it might have been 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know. And he still voted the hers baby back rib chips.
Delicious.
I love you. And he's still out of breath. That joker must have booked
You
it.
got anywhere to
Here.
go? Stay here with us. Pull up.
Colin,
Get close.
Get up
Get
close.
up there. Come on.
Colin, I was just letting him know about the announcement. Now, my man Colin, he's been to camp a few years. Isn't that awesome? He's been to camp a few years with us. Colin, camp is awesome, isn't it?
Right.
They don't want to miss it. Camp is June 16th to the 20th. We talked to some higher up people, Colin. We got more spots opened up if people want to go.
Nice.
Isn't that pretty awesome? So here's the deal. If you want to go to camp, then make sure that you hit us up, Pastor Matt or myself. Text us, tweet us, Facebook us, see us here in church, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll try to make it happen. We want you to go to camp with us.
Colin is actually raising money on his own.
Tell them what this joker did.
You might see Colin out somewhere in the city.
Yep.
Maybe if you're watching, if you're an adult, you're a parent,
Valparaiso.
you might see him out in Valparaiso, standing on a corner of the street. And no, he would not be dealing drugs.
No,
That's
that is horrible.
That is
Why would you
illegal.
even think
Do
that?
not think.
Colin is a
Come
godly
on.
man.
Get a little more.
Come on, Cliff
Yeah.
Way. Why would you think that
Yeah,
about
Cliff,
Colin?
that's dirty.
Come on, man. He's a drummer, but he doesn't roll like that. But he will have a sign, and you can throw eggs at this young lad right here for what, $2 an egg?
Yeah.
$2 an egg. So maybe you're like, I'm frustrated. I've had a rough week. If I just had an egg that I could smash on someone's face or head or body or toss it at them,
Take it out on Colin.
Colin Marks.
Take it out on Colin.
He still has marks from last week.
Yeah. People were whipping him at Colin last weekend.
That's
But
pretty dirty.
He was talking smack the whole time though. That's why.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
But hey, for real, Colin, I think they're planning on either being at Valparaiso
Or the beach.
or the
Or
beach.
The beach.
The good beach, right? The one like just right down 49.
The one we almost died at doing baptism a couple years
That
ago.
beach.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
It's the
Well,
same beach.
it's the same lake.
Runs.
Who knows?
Michigan.
If you just go up to the beach and you just walk the shore, eventually you'll find Colin Wright. Start in Michigan and work your way to Chicago though, because I'm not sure where he's going to be.
I have no idea either. I have no idea. Do we got any? Is anybody retweeting? Do we want to tell the winner of what student brought the most friends? Is anybody giving it to us? Do you want me to do that?
I don't know. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about doing right now,
What?
Pastor Ryan. I'm thinking about just scrapping who brought the most friends and just giving it to Colin.
Colin Wright, because he rode his bike.
rode his bike all the way here. I might
Dude.
sign my house over to Colin
You
because
know-
he's so awesome.
Dude,
Do you want to do the FAQ now, or do you want to? Why don't you do the FAQ?
what do you think, Colin?
You do that, thank you.
Yeah,
All right,
do the
FAQ.
All
Hand me the FAQ. We had a great question.
This is a very,
sent to
very good
us.
question right here.
You know what? I'm gonna have Colin read the question.
Read it.
He's here for 30 Minute Thursday. Read the question that someone sent in.
Alright. The Bible does not specifically
Wait,
answer.
no, the question's right here.
Not
Colin.
the answer. The question's up top. Is the question up top?
Yeah. Yeah, question
Right
right there. The big thing that says question. And then there.
Hey, get off, Colin.
I'm just saying,
Get
man.
off.
What age will everyone be in heaven?
Oh, that's a
What
good question.
age will everyone be in heaven? What do you think, Colin?
Well, I always wondered that, but I figured that you guys would be a little older than me, and God would be.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why do you say that?
You saying we're
You
old?
saying I'm older now?
Just a little.
All right. So you think it'd be what? You think like we'll be the same age we are?
Yeah.
Maybe whenever we die. So if you die like 65, you're 65 in heaven.
I think we'll all be around 35-ish.
35.
That's a good age. See, I think
good. That's a really good.
I think like in sports like baseball, basketball, football, your prime age is usually around that 26 to 28, like your peak performance.
Uh-huh.
So I imagine that we'll probably be right around there, right around that 26, 28, like the key.
I feel like I'm in my prime right now, so I'm gonna go with 33.
You think you're in your prime right
Oh,
now?
without a doubt, I'm in my prime. I told you today. I'm telling you, I've at least got $110 on me. That's how long I'm living.
What does that mean?
$110. I'm living 110 at least.
Oh, you're gonna live to 100.
Oh, I'm breaking the bill mark for sure. The big bill mark, I'm breaking that.
But like,
for sure.
if you're gonna live to 110, how many of those years are you gonna be a burden on your kids?
Probably 48 of them.
Yeah, 48 of them.
Yeah, probably so. All right, the question is, what age will everyone be in heaven? And it is a good question.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I've thought it a
I've
lot.
often wondered about that question. And the answer is, the Bible does not specifically answer this question. Believe it or not.
It doesn't say 25.
No, it doesn't say 25 or 33 or 35, which are all great guesses.
Yeah.
16 would be cool too, just to go back in my
Heyday.
crazy days.
Yeah.
16 years old. You know, people ask so so what happens if a baby dies?
Yeah.
Like, does it get fast forward?
Yeah.
You know, to a different age?
Yeah.
Is a baby in heaven? And the Bible, like I said, it doesn't really say. You know, if an elderly person dies at 99 or 99 in heaven, or do you rewind it? And so there is no fast forward or rewind, or there is no ideal age that the Bible talks about.
Yeah.
And some people say, okay, what would be the ideal age?
Yeah.
And this concept, again, it's not specifically biblical, but some believe it is around 30, or some would even say 33 would be the ideal age.
Some people over 30.
And some people kind of just get that from 1 John 3 and 2, and it's talking about Jesus, where he says, "Dear friends, now we are children of God, and what we will be has not yet been made known, but what we know that when he appears, we shall be like him, for when we shall see him as he is." And some people get the age of 33 because that's when the age of Jesus was, and they kind of just put some numbers together. I'm like, oh, we'll probably be like 33. So the Bible definitely does not give any type of clue of how old we will be in heaven. So to answer the question, what age will everyone be in heaven? I have no idea.
All right.
Yeah.
However, one thing is for certain.
There's a however.
Yeah, there's always a however.
Oh, wow.
Or in contrast. Is it in contrast?
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll go.
However,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Whatever age we appear to be, we will be glorified bodies, and so we will be perfect. There will be no blemishes, there will be no sickness, no disease, no deformities in our body. We'll have straight teeth, like all that good stuff, right?
So I'll actually have these back teeth back again?
Yeah, you'll have those teeth back again.
Yeah, that's great.
And then the good news is, though, is like whatever age we are, whatever glorified body we are, it will still be heaven, and it's going to be amazing.
That's a good point.
We'll be in the presence of Jesus. We'll be in the presence of all the other saints who have went on before us and with us. And so whether it's 16, whether it's 33, 30, 29, 35, 88, I don't know. The Bible doesn't say, but all I know is it's going to be a blast.
That's awesome.
It's going to be a blast.
Just as long as I look younger than 33, I'll be good.
What are you trying to say?
Well,
I look young.
It's a Greek thing.
That's
Okay, I got you.
a good point.
All right, take it away, PJ.
All right, well, cool. Here's what we're going to do before we close it out. Now, don't forget, you can retweet what's going on right now on 30-Minute Thursday. And if you do that, if we get 15, we're coming up short. Right now, we're not quite there. So if you can still retweet what's going on right now, 30-Minute Thursday, we will let people know who the winner is.
And I'm not going to do it if if I don't have the tweets, I ain't going to do it.
We gave them a chance.
I gave them a shot.
Gave them a shot. Here's what I want to do real quick. Last night was the last night of the house games. And
We're never having
awesome.
youth ministry again?
No.
Ever.
No, we'll have it next Wednesday.
Okay.
We'll keep it going.
So wait, it's not the last night of the house.
No,
it's
not
the last
the-
night of the house.
Get
I
over it,
misheard you. I thought you
House
said,
games.
I thought you said, I got nervous, Colin.
House
I could have
games.
swore he said
And-
house. Last night of the house.
Well, I thought it was Taco Thursday, so I came.
Oh,
He thought he was getting Thursday. Miss Peggy, he thought he was getting tacos this Thursday.
man. Sorry.
Man. But here's the deal. Last night, the house games, we introduced a brand new house original game called Hula Freeze. Hula Freeze.
Hula?
What do you think about
Hula
Freeze?
Freeze. No,
Hula Freeze?
Hula Freeze.
Hula
man.
Freeze.
What'd you think of the new game?
It was rough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that's because people decided to spear tackle everybody out in the Hula Freeze field.
Yeah.
So, but that was
How did your team do?
We lost.
Both times?
Anthony was just camping out behind us, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just watching."
He's a
Oh.
camper.
And that boy
Cheating.
ran.
He's dirty. Wait, did you say Anthony ran?
Wait, hold on. I just have, and I have to do this, but because someone texted in a request that they're watching, and when people text in requests, we have to do it, Colin. Someone just texted in requested that you sing "Where Is My Hairbrush" from VeggieTales.
And I didn't watch VeggieTales.
You don't know that song?
No.
Megan Pressel, I apologize.
Megan Pressel's watching?
Yeah.
Machine
Oh, it's a
Megan.
good day.
It is.
It's a good day.
Pressel.
So,
Do you know any songs from VeggieTales?
I don't
Oh,
remember.
where is my hairbrush? Oh,
No.
where? Oh.
is my...
Sorry, man.
I
Just go
don't
back.
know that.
Sorry, Megan. I
Sorry,
tried.
just figured
I
that's what
tried.
it was. All right, so we closed it out. We played a game called Hula Ball. It was awesome. No, it's not called Hula Ball. Hula Freeze, Matt. Bro, forgive me. Forgive me. But we played it. It was awesome. We'll be playing that game again. If you missed it, I promise you, it was a blast. Nobody died last night, which was like the highlight of the night. Usually when we play games that involve
And
physical
no one got
contact-
injured?
No.
No tailbones were broke?
We had some injuries.
Oh, we did?
Oh, yeah, we had 4.
Who got injured?
Well, I know Emma Leatherman only played for 45 seconds and she got injured.
That's what happens when
Yeah.
you show up late and you're not warmed up, though.
Yeah, Madison Wright, she was out there. She got injured early on. But I'll be honest, she was playing physical. And then there were 2 other people that I just saw their hands go up, and there were tears in one of their eyes. But that's okay because that's how we do it at the house. The house games are real, and we don't sugarcoat stuff here. But here's the deal. It was the last night, and we closed it off talking about something something that I'll be honest, I think that we all have dealt with or maybe we've even seen in our lives, and it was simple. The theme of last night was called hostage. All right, and that was an element of the game Hula Freeze because it was simple. As once you get frozen, you're not allowed to move until somebody comes to your rescue and unfreezes you. And I know sometimes playing something like the game Freeze Tag is what you do is you sit there and you start waiting for people to come at you to help you out and to save you. But here's the deal: is we were talking about hostage, and if you've ever seen any movie or any TV show concerning hostages, is you know it can be intense. You can know that the people get beaten up, they get tortured, they get slapped around, they don't get sleep, they're blindfolded, they have no idea what's going on around them. And so often in our lives, we might not be held hostage by people in like a building, but we can be held hostage by several things in our lives. And some of the things that we talked about last night that we can be held hostage by is it's simple. We can be held hostage by fear. The fear of stuff going on in our lives, maybe the fear of our future, maybe the fear that our past and the decisions we made in our past will one day come back and get us. Maybe the fear of a life change that we're deciding to make and the unknown of what that carries, that scares us. So we can be held captive by our fear. I think that sometimes we can be held hostage by our mindsets. Maybe sometimes people can be held hostage by feeling that they're not good enough. Or maybe feeling like they're not talented enough, feeling like they're unworthy, feeling like they're not good looking enough, and they can be held hostage by mindsets that they learned and not mindsets that were given to them in the first place. And sometimes we're held hostage by those things. Another thing that people, I think, can be held hostage by are the abusers that maybe have hurt them in their past, or offenders, people that have hurt them in their past. And what happens is these people and these things that have hurt them, they hold them hostage in their mind to where they're not able to live the lives that they should be able to live. I gave a stat, Pastor Matt, I don't know if you were in there when I gave that, but I shared the fact that we did a series 3 years ago in our junior high, and every single junior high female leader, Colin was in there at the time, every single junior high leader that we had, every female, talked about the fact that they were physically, sexually abused when they were between the ages of 6 years old and 16 years old.
Oh, wow.
Every single one of them.
That's crazy.
They all admitted to that. They all had abusers in their lives.
Wow.
There's a stat that says 1 out of every 4 girls have been and will go through that in their lives, and that's absolutely devastating.
Golly.
And here's the thing is when you get abused and when you get offended in a way like that, the actions that were held against you and held against people in their past, that can hold a person hostage.
Yeah.
The stuff that's happened to them then can keep them from living the lives that were intended for them because they grow up thinking that maybe it was my fault. Maybe I did something that triggered somebody acting on me this way, and you know what, now that I've gone through that, there's no way I can be whole again. There's no way I can do what I know I should do because I'm broken. And that led to my last thing is sometimes what holds us hostage is the fact that we feel like we have been broken. Broken by somebody else, maybe broken by the decisions that we've made. People that feel like they're broken because they started drinking at an extremely young age. They've given themselves away at a young age, and they feel like there's no way they can get put back together. I shared the fact that there's a big difference between being made, being thrown away, and then being restored. And it's awesome because we serve a God that specializes in the restoration process. Colin talked about when God creates stuff, he doesn't create stuff out of gold. It actually says that God created us out of dirt, out of dust. And then what he does when we get broken and when we feel like we're irreparable, he actually strips us down just like he would a car, right down to the frame, and he builds us right up into a brand new creation, that nothing is too broken for God. And what I talked about real quick as we get ready to close is what can we do to overcome our captors? To not be a hostage anymore? And it's simple as to understand that help isn't on the way. And sometimes that's a weird statement to understand, because so many times we look, just like when we're playing hula freeze and we're waiting for somebody to unfreeze us, we're looking out in the distance hoping that one of our teammates is coming. Or you've heard the saying, waiting for the cavalry to arrive, is we need to come to the understanding that the cavalry is not coming. But it's simple that the Calvary is already here. Actually, our Savior died on Calvary over 2,000 years ago, so we would not be held captive. Help is here right now. It's not coming, and it's not off in the distance. Our help's never left our side. And then also what we need to understand, to not be held hostage, to not be held captive any longer, is we need to stop going and knocking on the door of those that held us hostage after we've already been set free. I know myself that after I was set free, I had no idea what to do with freedom. It was a weird concept for me. So what I did is I would get free, and then all of a sudden I didn't know what I was doing. So I would go right back to that addiction. I would go right back to that mindset, to that thought, that anger, that bitterness, that fear. I would start knocking on that doors because that's what I was familiar with. So that's what we talked about last night, Pastor Matt. So.
What was your favorite part of the sermon?
Probably the last point. Don't go knocking back on the door. You're convicted.
Yeah, that was good. I like that. I like the Calvary.
The Calvary thing?
Yeah, Calvary's not coming. Calvary's already here. Well, like you get the organ, like, huh? Like, you know,
yeah. I was waiting for you to jump out with that.
I thought about it, but I was like, should I do it? Like, you know how to react. But I didn't. But that was a good one last night, dude. Next week, we're back at it. Yep. Next week, I would like to announce, Colin. Next week, we're having a bonfire.
Ooh, we're having that's happening?
Next week?
Oh, yeah.
Bonfire.
Are we going to cook out?
Would you like to cook out, Colin?
I like to cook out. Yeah.
If Colin likes to cook, would you like to cook out next week?
Yeah, let's cook.
We are cooking out next. Whoa, steak.
Did he say steak?
Yeah. I mean, are you gonna bring the steak?
Let's just bring the chips.
You already brought us.
Bring the chips. Colin said let's bring the chips. Next week we'll cook out hot dogs. We'll have a bonfire. We will play volleyball. We'll play bags. What else was that to play?
Fun. I don't know. Cricket.
Cricket. What else?
Get a football.
Football. Soccer ball.
Water polo.
Water polo. We'll play. We'll do some synchronized swimming.
Badminton.
Badminton would be great. Some hockey would be awesome. Actually, next week we will also do some equestrian riding right here in the backyard. So it's going to be an incredible night at the house. So you don't want to miss it.
I want to ride. Do I ride an equestrian? Is that what it is?
You ride the horse.
Oh.
It's a black stallion.
A black stallion?
Bringing a black stallion in next week. So that's what we're going to do. Colin's bringing the pony.
As we close out, Pastor Matt, it's a big week for a lot of people.
Oh,
it's a big week for a lot of people this week.
It is. We got some Hey, I didn't. We got some birthdays. I want to wish Jessica Dillard
happy birthday, Jessica.
Happy birthday. I want to wish Caleb Keelan, who already had it, but happy birthday. I want to wish Alyssa Kaloff happy birthday.
Sister Kaloff is what she writes on her card.
Sister Kaloff. And I do also want to give a special shout out to my man, because he's from Chaos, Nate Anweiler. He's going to China for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they have an adopted sister from China.
Oh, hey,
and so they're going, she's 10, and so they're going now back as a family trip to go check out the culture. He said he was going to Skype me one night, Nate. So help me God, don't you let me down. He said he's going to Skype me one night.
Nate, let you down.
You don't want to let him down.
He said he's going to take some cool pictures, but he's also going to Skype me. Look, one special announcement. Apparently, Madison Hall thinks that this office is her locker room. Do you see this? Yeah, on the floor. Madison Hall. You have 24 hours to claim this bag, either via text, phone call, or picking it up.
She's already texted me.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Oh.
In the middle of 30-minute Thursday.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Too bad. It's going in the garbage.
I just kicked it.
Just for the mere fact that you left it in here and it doesn't belong to
Did you
you.
see that? You almost counted out.
Sorry.
It would have been
Third place?
Third
What?
place.
Oh, third place. That's not bad.
For
Good
200
job.
For what?
200 meters.
200
hurdles.
meters. Low hurdles. Third place. Oh, I couldn't.
Oh, hey,
I
that
could have
was
been good
good.
on the hurdles. Give us
That
some
was
outro
good.
music. What? You gotta move? All right, hey, 30-minute Thursday. Colin Wright, he's my hero today.
He's
Bring
always
shit.
my hero.
Whatever, man. Don't try to one up me. Love you guys. Colin, give me a shout out.
Come to the house.
The house.